Welcome back to this channel for practice problems for actuarial exams. My name is Krzysztof Ostaszewski. You can find information about me at smarturl.it/Jedi. My advice on how to pass actuarial exams is at smarturl.it/pass. This video channel is at smarturl.it/pass actuarial exams. Here's some information about online seminars, study manuals for exams P, FM, IFM, and LTAM. That's online seminars and study manuals. Both seminars and manuals are only for these 4 exams. I direct the actuarial program at Illinois State University. You can find information about it at smarturl.it/actuary. If you would like to offer a tax-deductible donation to support our students, please go to smarturl.it/help-ISU actuary. Here's a problem for today for exam P on probability. 10 cards from a deck of playing cards are in a box. 2 diamonds, 3 spades, and 5 hearts. 2 cards are randomly selected without replacement. Calculate the variance of the number of diamonds selected given that no spade is selected. And here's the solution. Let us write D for the random number of diamonds selected and S for the random number of spades selected. We are working on a conditional probability distribution of D, given that no spades are selected, so given that S is 0. And the probability of S equal to 0 is, the top is the number of favorable outcomes, number of ways to get what we want, and the bottom is a total number of outcomes. So at the top, we're choosing 0 out of 3 spades, 3 choose 0, times we're choosing 2 cards out of remaining 7, so 7 choose 2, divided by total number of outcomes, which is 10 choose 2, because we're choosing 2 cards out of 10. This is equal to 1 times 21 over 45. And if you divide the top and the bottom by 3, this is equal to 7 over 15. The probability distribution of D conditional on S equal to 0 is, well, we're just describing all the possible values of what D can be, and D in this situation can be 0, 1, or 2, because that's how many diamonds we have available, a maximum of 2. So the probability that D is 0, given that S is 0, is the probability that we have 0 diamonds, 0 spades, divided by probability that we have of having 0 spades. And 0 diamonds, 0 spades, that's 2 choose 0, times 3 choose 0, times 5 choose 2. We have to choose the remaining 2 cards from the 5 hearts, divided by 10 choose 2, total number of outcomes. And once we divide the 2, this comes out to be 10 over 21. And we do the same calculation for the other 2 possible values of D. So what's the probability that D is 1, given that S is 0? That's 2 choose 1, 1 diamond chosen, times 3 choose 0, no spades, times 5 choose 1, 1 heart, divided by 10 choose 2. That's the probability that D is 1 and S is 0. And at the bottom we have the probability that S is 0, which we established to be 7 over 15, and this is also equal to 10 over 21. And then the probability that D is 2, given that S is 0, is probability that D is 2 and S is 0, divided by probability that S is 0, which is 2 choose 2, 2 diamonds, times 3 choose 0, no spades, times 5 choose 0, because we're getting no hearts, because we chose 2 diamonds as our 2 cards, divided by 10 choose 2, which is the total number of ways to choose 2 cards out of 10, and then divided by 7/15, which is 7/15, which is probability that S is 0, and this is equal to 1 over 21. And now we have this discrete probability distribution of D given S equal to 0, with values of 0, 1, and 2, with probabilities 10 over 21, 10 over 21, and 1 over 21. So we calculate the mean to be 0 times 10 over 21 plus 1 times 10 over 21 plus 2 times 1 over 21, and that's equal to 12 over 21, or 4 over 7, dividing top and bottom by 3. And then what's the second moment, E of D squared? given that s is 0. That's 0 squared times 10 over 21 plus 1 squared times 10 over 21 plus 2 squared times 1 over 21, and that's 14 over 21, which is the same as 2/3 by dividing the top and bottom by 7. Then the variance is the second moment minus the square of the first moment. So it's 2/3 minus 4/7 squared, which is 2/3 minus 16 over 49. The common denominator is 147. And 2/3 is equal to 98 over 147. And 16/49 is 3 times 16, 48 over 49. So 98 minus 48 is 50. Okay, so this is 50 over 147, which is approximately 0.34. Answer D. Please remember this is copyrighted material. The problem itself comes from Society of Actuaries. The solution is mine. Good luck in your studies and good luck on the test.